Hi ho! Time to jump to some Hades 2. I'm late because I was eating dessert. Anyways, to everyone watching this, who is in my time zone or similar, Merry almost Christmas. Anyone ahead of me, Merry Christmas. Who celebrates it? If you don't celebrate it, happy holidays. Because people celebrate other holidays as well. Hanukkah, was that ending yesterday or is it ending today? I think around the 7th or the 8th day. It's I did not have the day off or the week off. I do this the next few days, which is really nice. But thanks to that, my brain's a little fried. Anyways, I had it set up for
Shadow I serve, to shadow I return.
Pick the fig leaf, I guess. Alright, let's go with that. I had it set up for the next run. Although I could do more chaos, I guess.
Moonlight guide me.
Oh, not off to the best start. It is best to warm up a little, but rather than jumping straight into a run, I suppose. But whatever. Alright, I set up so I could keep my Arcana. Ooh.
Some bones for later use. No escape. Ooh, a soul belly.
Speed or a power? A potential attack. This also has a lot associated with health. Next we could be 20 Chaos Trials, so probably something we encounter Chaos again.
The three fates finally decided to make an appearance, just as we were getting used to not having them around. What grand prophecy do they have in store for us now, Whatever it is, we'll handle it, I'm sure.
The prophecy is literally nothing. The prophecy is handle it all yourself now on.
Another Molly.
Of destiny have sprouted up from the earth once again, and conveniently right after we quelled the Titans' uprising without them having to intervene. We never could depend on the fates.
Worth it.
Cool and brisk.
Sure.
Nemesis.
Move along. You travel lighter than me, so here, why don't we balance out the load? Enjoy.
Thank you. Nope, not for me.
Weak.
I didn't want to fight a boss.
You mean your sisters, the Fates? You knew they'd be all right. I never imagined I could even meet them myself. One of them, she reminded me a little bit of you.
The oldest looked like.
Well, it was only a first impression. Olympus, I accept this message. Let's go then.
You are extremely annoying to fight in this case. When everything does extra damage to a bunch of enemies. You're already difficult to fight in the normal way. Oh, it's a waste.
We're settled.
Sure, why not? This is not my run so far. Maybe I should have done more. This run is forfeit at this point. Let's let it end. Time passed. We needed time to pass anyways.
Return to Shadow now. How long was I out?
Long enough.
Sometimes I don't know what to do with myself anymore, Princess. I thought if you succeeded in your task that I'd return to my responsibilities. But now it seems I won't.
I'm familiar with that feeling. I've been so fixated on my goal that I hadn't really thought about what's next. But here we are still, right? The task wasn't the end.
So what are we supposed to do? I'm Doom incarnate. I'll never be known for my fishing, for instance. I fear perhaps my best work is behind me.
I fear that too, though it's nonsense. We have the rest of our existence ahead of us. Mortals have but the blink of an eye.
We have it easier than mortals, certainly.
Poor things.
Feel thought, seriously.
You had an audience with the three Fades. Your incantation from so many nights ago must have taken effect. Hermes indicated they're in good spirits, but shall be continuing their leave. Well done drawing them out, nevertheless.
Thank you, Headmistress. I get the impression that they sought me more so than the other way around, but at least we know they're safe. They also mentioned you.
They did they? In what capacity?
They said you've... well, is there someplace more private where we can discuss this, do you think?
Let's to the springs. You've earned the rest. And we can sit and talk about what's on your mind. And theirs.
Perfect.
Ah, but that's not bad. So, what do the three Weaving Sisters know of me then, You were about to say.
They told me... I believe the phrase they used was you had pulled some strings. They didn't elaborate, but suggested I ask you about it.
Pulled strings. I know full well what they meant. But to this point, I was uncertain whether they did. Let me twist your question back. What do you suppose they implied?
I got the sense they felt that you had altered their designs somehow. Pulling strings, changing their weavings, and not in a small way either, but I merely guess.
You don't merely anything, Malinois. Well, if those three already know my past, you ought to know it too. And 'tis easier to explain, I suppose, if you look upon me as I am.
Headmistress, what? You're beautiful. But what is this? I don't understand. Some trick you're playing, or some glamour, or...
No. The trick is when the veil is on. Look upon me and do not avert your eyes. I know those eyes better than you.
How is this possible? Who are you?
When I was a mere babe, I washed up on the bank of the Cocytus with naught but moonlight to guide me. Selene looked out for me, informed me that the Titan Kronos took my family, and that I alone escaped. Thus, I trained.
You trained for the task. Death to Kronos. You attempted all of that before I did.
Sounds like technically no.
Before is not entirely correct. I was a capable student, but very raw. Vengeance was my headmistress. And one night I found the wretch, spewed every curse that I knew, and descended into the abyss of his subconscious.
But I had you to teach me to descend to the abyss of the subconscious. You mean to say you figured it out entirely on your own? That's impossible.
Speaking from experience, I beg to differ. But at any rate, something did go awry. Time and nightmare fused, and I discovered I was someplace else. I sought the end of time, but had arrived somewhere closer to the beginning.
And then you lived for eons, waiting for the weavings of the fates and me for a second chance. Headmistress, Gods.
I dared not tamper with the fate's designs more than was strictly needed. In this form, I ingratiated myself to your father and mother, became handmaiden to the queen, in fact. Thus, when Kronos inevitably struck, they gave their newborn daughter not to the river Styx, but to me.
Then, you did everything in your power to prepare me, so that I might succeed where you failed.
Correct. 'Tis as I always told you, I am not your mother, Melinoe. Neither did I have one myself. However, I had reason to be confident in your abilities. So, there you are. How you must hate me for all this.
Well, self-hate is not a positive thing to follow through with.
No. How can you even say that still, Headmistress? I love you, and you are my mother, whether you can admit it or not. And even if we're far too much alike.
I love you too, of course, Melinoe, with all my heart and soul. Far more than I could ever love myself. And I am so sorry for all that you had to endure, for the family you never had.
But I have my family. I have you.
Neria's soul must know of this, I trust you understand. The three fates, fine, and we and no one else. Now then, shall we pretend that none of this transpired?
I'll be discreet, of course, but won't pretend.
Unforged. Yay.
Just right.
Do a few more runs for that, but that's This looks like a random list. So we need. Because I sold it all, because I didn't know that'd be a thing. Let's go by.
I'm short on bones. Tonight's catch.
Wow. Didn't expect to run out. Guess I could get that, but that's just a waste.
There you are. This new age the Fates foretold, when they'll hand it over to mortals, by which I think they meant the big decisions. What say our shades about all that?
I've heard a mix of viewpoints, though they've been enthusiastic on the whole. Ungrateful wretches, I. We're only here by the grace of the gods.
It isn't always grace, I suppose. Many of these shades met an early demise due to acts of gods. They don't want to be pushed around.
There shall always be someone or something to push such people around. Whether it's a god or not hardly matters. The gods can have their moods, I know. But I'd not have gone far without them. That's why I'm here.
Nice of you to say.
I don't say, I swear.
All grown up. You.
And then I say,
Let's just chance it, I suppose. We need the bones either way.
The fishing point. It's over. Soulbelly, I'm honored. Good find.
Hard choice sometimes.
All done.
The age of war forces to come. Not if I open up a few more rifts, it won't. The earth itself can swallow all of those ungrateful little louts if the seas don't do it first.
Sidon.
Time for a tune-up.
Everybody here is going off about the fates deciding to show up unceremonious, to which I say, so what? Nobody knows what they're doing, them least of all. Mayhap I'm just jealous they'll be taking time off work.
I like this one. It's a good one. We need bones.
Finally tracked you down. Just like that.
Well, I just started taking a bunch of damage pointlessly. Well, let's not do that.
You're clear. Thought I'd drop in. Everybody on the mountain's going on about the fates finally turning up. Father wouldn't even be in charge if not for them, so he must not have liked the thought that they were gone.
But now the fates have said the influence of gods shall wane to an extent. I can't imagine Lord Uncle Zeus and the rest are too pleased about that.
No, but as major prophecies are concerned, it's really not that bad. And besides, it sounds like this new age of theirs might not be for a while, so we'll worry about it then. For your journey. It's already within.
See you.
Nope.
Oh, little fly. Come. Oh!
You might not believe this, Arachne, but recently I met the Fates themselves. All three of them.
Oh, you did you? And did you happen to see what they were working on? I like to keep up with the latest happenings in the weaving world.
Well, if anything, I got the sense that they were in between projects and might be weaving less from here on out.
Sounds like they just couldn't keep up. But that's all right. The old always have to make way for the young and the new. And before you get too worried that I'm speaking out of turn, I don't think they'll notice little old me. Certainly.
There.
Finders keepers.
Please don't be the Shadow Assassin again. Should have expected that. I could have done much better on that.
My sisters and I and your father and his brothers first slew Kronos long ago. It was an ugly victory, but ushered in an age in which Olympus ruled. Now it seems another age is nigh, and I have yet to see a perfect one.
Ooh. We're still missing one as well for that.
More. Damn it.
Gotta love the whole stun lock thing on those. Yeah, that was a waste.
Fail.
I want to blame myself really for that. Oh, my stun lock. Yeah. Yes, please. Why are they speeding up in the revival period?
Keep going.
Ah, it's expensive. Yes.
All right.
I don't know if that went well or terribly.
Stay where you are.
Gotta love getting stuck on the edges. I will eventually clear this Champion of the Night thing, but you know, Night's Champion. I don't think it'll be this run yet again. Could be.
Go on, Tula. Come on out. That's him over.
Tell me something now, Malinois. Who is the fiercest enemy that you have overcome in all of this? Kronos? Typhon?
I know what you insinuate, Headmistress. Hecate. I got in my own way more than any of my foes. Save for you, perhaps, but that's more or less the same thing.
The limits we impose upon ourselves inhibit what we can achieve. Overcoming those limits is extraordinarily difficult. But you have done it now, again and again. Beware.
I don't think so.
Yeah, this run's not going well. I know I can do it, but it's a matter of getting it going.
Look now upon the moon. Night bloom. I take no joy in this, I hope you know.
I don't believe you.
Her true strength.
You're back.
I figured that you knew something of the Nocturnal Arms, Lord Moros. But your connection to Ignia might not have guessed. You once wielded the Umbral Flames yourself. I revealed an aspect of them that could only be your own.
Princess, I take it you're not saying this for sake of jest, so please believe in turn that I have never used the flames before. I know them only by reputation. Can you be certain that this aspect is my own? I've many relatives.
Yes, I think it is. The Nocturnal Arms bond with their bearers in such a way that their connections to other bearers become almost like shared memories.
Although these glimpses can be both of bearers past and still to come, true? So it may be that I shall bear those flames in some other age in which the realm's in need. I trust the fates must have wanted me to know in advance.
Well, Surprise.
Hi.
Such a...
Something's up with you lately, babe. But you're not gonna tell me, so I'm just gonna start guessing. Is it Hecate? I bet it is. Because something's up with her lately, too.
It's nothing. It's just... I've not had opportunity to speak with Headmistress at length since all of this drew to a close. We had a lot we needed to sort out. And still do.
Aw, too bad. Even with all those scary issues you've been dealing with now mostly gone, turns out you've both got plenty of issues left. It's like they never go away.
At least you don't have any issues, Eris.
Not a one.
No, she just is an issue.
Here are the bones.
Kneel before me.
Become what I seek.
Huh. I don't have a book. Interesting.
How are you faring of late, Melinoy? You cannot hide your troubles from me forever, so I bid you reveal them at will.
I'm just still thinking about our conversation at the Springs, that's all. I know we mustn't speak of it, but I understand now why you acted as you did while we were at the house.
Very well. Then spare me your sympathies. I'm fortunate beyond compare. Most of us do not get second chances to amend our failures.
I've had innumerable chances, night after night, attempting to achieve the same result.
You have not once failed, only suffered temporary setbacks on your path to victory.
Semantics.
Then the same could be said of you.
Perhaps.
One more to go, still.
Can I take your order?
We need to go sell some stuff for that, and it's the last one for that purpose, which is nice.
You have this.
Singing? Ugh. The goddess of the hunt apparently is looking for her brother's job. Surprised you're not still over there yourself. Something else you could be practicing.
It may seem frivolous, though we don't sing merely for lack of things to do here, Nemesis. It has a cleansing quality.
Oh, right. Artemis told me all about what you mean when you talk about cleansing. At least I'm just about out of earshot over here.
We'll have to sing louder for you.
I miss the feeling of the rain sometimes. Then I remember years at sea soaked to the bone and thank the gods the blasted stuff can't get to me as once it did.
The rain brings life as well as death, especially the latter on this night. The lost souls out there seem to hate it near as much as you.
Aye, almost seems to soften them up, doesn't it? Leave them ripe for the harvest. Go pick some off for me, will you?
I think I will.
I had a reason for coming over here, and I can't remember.
Freshly caught, more or less.
Alright, these.
Moonlight guide you.
And the sun bleach your bones.
You know what? Sure.
Sure. It's the head witch. Can you take off her hat and mask?
We bid you welcome.
Commander, what say all your disciples of the reappearance of the Fates? I take it you've already heard.
Ah, yes, I've heard all right. Fate Schmates is what they say, if you must know.
Fates Schmates? What is that supposed to mean? Sounds rather disrespectful on initial impression.
Disrespectful? Oh, far be that from me. I merely say Fate Schmates and ask that you consider the weight of my words.
You don't care that a new age may dawn, that the rule of gods may end.
Kiddo, I'll believe it when it happens. Well, probably I'll be dead by then.
one immortal and the rest of you already are dead.
Just saying, don't hold your breath.
New assignments.
This one's not gonna be fun. Since it's being especially difficult, as shown by the Fallout 5, just give it a try.
Into the abyss. A bit disorienting.
You may proceed immediately, Spawn of Hades.
Target sighted.
Eat that bird.
It's done.
The three fates located at last, our messenger excitedly reports. I trust they shall resume safeguarding our dominion from here on, even if it means having to pull the strings a bit from time to time. A small price to be paid.
No, what's happening?
What's for delivery? Delivery
Sure.
coming soon. Lady Hestia.
The fates have been discovered after all, and they intend to take a break from all their traditional manipulations. I do not entirely believe it, but war would be so exhilarating were its victors never preordained.
That was a good one. I don't feel like killing the mini-boss when trying to survive.
Lord Poseidon.
that the only one active? Interesting.
Something else.
Fisher.
Shamblers.
Premium service.
There you are.
Greater might.
Sure, why not again? More health. Yeah, sure, why not?
Lady Demeter. Hear me on my authority. The rush of air.
Yeah, I could go on the moon, but you know, shop.
I'll take it.
It's done. It's finally done, except I need to hear you say it first. To know for certain what I have foreseen. Now, please.
You may have to be a little more specific, but I take it you mean that I found the Fates. Or they found me, but either way. I thought you didn't care for them too much.
I care for what they say. What they decide to make of this world of ours. What has their exile driven them to do? They would not make the same mistakes again.
They've had it with our squabbling, that I can understand. So they have deemed the coming of another age in which the gods apparently shall hold less sway. A time of fewer burdens on us, so our tempers can subside.
The coming of a golden age. Perhaps not quite the one my master had envisioned, but nevertheless, all this toil at long last. Until then, I suppose we fight. For the end of mortal kind.
Why is it the 5-star one? The power we were given was quite something.
Leave this place.
Bottom. So top, top, bottom. top, middle, top, bottom, middle. Success!
To understand what I have done at every turn.
Yeah, sure.
I should have expected this.
Did he know he'd lose?
Yes.
Did you see that, Chaos? Return to Shadow now.
I've observed all that I wish for now.
Did what I had to do.
Who knows?
Ordering this.
How many do I need again for that? I think I have all of them. Which means I need 6 of them. I forget the amount, what it takes to make them. We'll see when we return. See how this one goes.
The goddess of the hearth and the potential of her flames.
So many mortal lives left unfulfilled. Lycaeans.
My little niece, you sailed down there faster than the trimmest mortal ship. Well then, what say we scour clean this little corner of the sea?
Oh, we skipped the sea.
One left. Flourish. Straightforward.
Found those little weaver sisters, did you now? Just when I thought they left the lot of us for good. Don't quite know what to make of their new prophecy, but time eventually will always tell with those.
Getting warmer.
Oh, no choices, I suppose. Gotcha.
Until we meet again. In the name of Hades.
Already a shop?
Good evening, boatman. Until we meet again. Next. In the name of Hades. Show me the way.
So many of them.
Incoming.
That's kind of the point of the fight, yes.
You found the map. The Fates. They told me so themselves. Figured I'd spread the word, being a messenger and all. And you know what? They're right. Sounds like their time away gave them a change of heart.
Sure, we'll call it that.
This way feels right.
For valid reasons. Oh.
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
Your headmistress informed me that you finally located the three fates. Then all is finally set right. Although I feel as before. Perhaps they wish to see what shall transpire if we each continue plotting out the course of our own lives. Your terrifying form.
Hi, boy. Let's do our thing.
Hey, do your charge so we can go back to blasting you with the fire wands.
You shades, leave him alone.
Relieved at last of an infernal itchy spot, the fire-breathing watchdog looks appeased.
For the zoomies? Let's chat in a moment.
Return to Shadow now? Return to Shadow now.
We'll get
is complete. I'll bid you return whence
we'll get
you came.
we'll get at least one more trial when we unlock the final weapon. Unless it's got combinations with multiple trinkets, then we'll get more.
Chaos trial done.
Wait, what was that?
Who knows? We need 3 more so we have enough fabric. We just need 90 of the psych.
What am I doing here? Here you are. Don't have the bones.
Although I'm actually wrapping up in a second.
Become as new. Bubble away.
Move the room so it saves, and I just want to check one thing with the trinkets before we move on. Yep, we've only got the 2 bonds forged. Next time we continue doing the chaos trials, and then we'll get those bonds forged, and then all be left will be, well, clear completion of the champion of the night. Or night's champion. With that, anyways, wrapping up here for tonight. I've been Lord Jabu, and hope you had a good time with Hades 2. Tune in to, Friday night at 9 p.m. Standard Time, continuation of Hades 2. But until then, enjoy tomorrow or today, depending on what time zone you're in, enjoy your Christmas. Or Kwanzaa or Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate that may or may not have passed. Because I don't know when you're watching this. Or your New Year's. That's coming up in a week. Anyways, have a good morning, evening, and night. I will see you all later. Goodbye.